Turns out, after I did part 1, some Phineas and Ferb characters still have fans arguing online, and it's time we settle it. From the ones we adore for their style and sarcasm, to the ones we just wish would stop talking, this is most loved versus most hated Phineas and Ferb characters, part 2. Starting strong with the heart of the show, the kid who turned every boring summer day into pure magic. Phineas Flynn, one of the 2 stepbrothers from Phineas and Ferb, is easily one of the most beloved characters in animated television. What makes him stand out isn't just his wild inventions or his endless summer adventures, it's his infectious optimism and unmatched creativity.
Wonderful noise. Awesome. Ferb, I know what we're gonna do today.
Aren't you gonna need a pit crew?
Do you know a pit crew?
Well, I know a few people who work well together.
Every day, Phineas wakes up with a brand new idea. Whether it's building a roller coaster, time traveling, or creating a full-on beach in the backyard, he sees the world as a blank canvas just waiting to be transformed.
Aren't you a little young to be a roller coaster engineer?
Yes. Yes, I am. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, may I present to you...
Kids love him because he dreams big and never lets anyone tell him something is impossible. Adults admire him because he represents a pure, unshaken belief in possibility. A reminder of the imagination we often lose growing up.
Yes! Hey, Ferb! It's Candace's birthday! Where should we start?
Hi, Phineas. What you doing?
It's a surprise.
But it's not just what he builds, it's how he inspires others. He encourages Ferb, appreciates Isabella, and includes every friend in his grand plans. He never takes credit alone and always shares the fun. His excitement is contagious, and he has this rare ability to make even the wildest day seem perfectly normal because with Phineas, nothing is too crazy if you believe in it.
So you're saying that you don't have rhythm, but listen what you're doing right there.
Books that I can read. All these sweet old ladies and this carpet from the 80s. What more could a librarian need?
What truly makes him loved is his heart. He's kind, supportive, and always wants others to have the best time possible. Phineas never complains, never gives up, and never stops believing in the magic of summer. Moving on to someone who's anything but exciting, the boyfriend who somehow made being nice feel like a personality flaw. While Phineas and Ferb is packed with colorful and dynamic characters, Jeremy Johnson often falls flat in the eyes of fans. Despite being the longtime crush and later boyfriend of Candace, Jeremy is widely seen as one of the most bland and one-dimensional characters on the show.
Hi, Jeremy.
Hey, Candace.
What are you doing here?
I'm just here on the Mr. Slushy Burger Worker Exchange Program.
Jeremy is supposed to be the cool, nice guy, but that's about all he ever is. He plays guitar, he works part-time at Mr. Slushy Burger, and he's polite to everyone. That's it. His personality doesn't really evolve, and he rarely contributes anything meaningful to the main storylines. In a show where even side characters like Buford and Baljeet get more emotional depth and funny moments, Jeremy feels more like background noise.
My cell phone appears to be ringing. Whoops, my camera went off.
Even his relationship with Candace, which could have added layers to both characters, mostly exists to show how awkward Candace can be. Jeremy is just there. He doesn't challenge Candace, doesn't grow with her, and doesn't have any real flaws or standout moments. He's the safe, boring guy who never causes conflict or surprise, which makes him forgettable in a show full of energy and imagination.
Hi, Jeremy.
Oh, hey, Candace.
They have a slushy dog here.
Yeah. This fossil is my favorite in the museum.
Fans often criticize him for being too perfect and too passive. He's the kind of character that exists to fill a role, not to entertain or evolve. He's not funny, he's not dramatic, and he doesn't even get into weird summer adventures like everyone else. For a show known for its wild ideas and quirky characters, Jeremy sticks out for being painfully normal and not in a good way.
I don't know.
Wait here, I'll go get a towel. Here's the towel.
Sorry about the pie, Jeremy. I don't know what happened.
Oh, that's okay. So, that's Carmillion's comment. Did you make a wish?
Yes.
And did it come true?
In the end, Jeremy Johnson isn't hated for being mean or cruel. He's disliked because he's dull. In a world bursting with creativity, he's just boring. But let's switch to a character with a serious attitude, the goth teen who made eye-rolling an art form. Vanessa Doofenshmirtz, the teenage daughter of Dr. Heinz Doofenshmirtz, is one of the most stylish and effortlessly cool characters in Phineas and Ferb. With her edgy fashion sense, dry humor, and that signature eye roll, Vanessa quickly became a fan favorite, not just for her looks, but for her attitude.
Vanessa, are you looking forward to seeing Tokyo on our daddy-daughter trip?
Yeah, I was really hoping for Paris. I mean, I did drop all those hints.
What sets Vanessa apart is her sarcastic charm. She constantly finds herself surrounded by ridiculous inventions, dramatic evil plans, and her dad's over-the-top personality, but she handles it all with a sigh and a witty comeback.
You love the Doko Bonko.
Yes, I do love it, and thank you, but please, Dad.
Are you watching foreign films?
Dad, you met me halfway.
I suppose you could put it that way.
You did, didn't you? You know what, Dad? Move over. I'm coming with you.
Her sarcasm is never mean-spirited. It's just the perfect response to the chaos around her. Fans love how she can cut through nonsense with one sharp comment while still showing she actually cares underneath it all.
That's practically an adult, but you still treat me like I'm a little kid.
I just need some space, that's all.
Care of you, not even kindly ocelots like I had.
Dad?
I could be at that campsite right over.
Go home.
Okay, Pumpkin.
Vanessa also brings a rare teenage perspective to the show. While most characters are either hyperactive kids or eccentric adults, she's caught somewhere in between, wanting to be independent but still tangled up in her dad's absurd world. That makes her more relatable than she gets credit for. And then there's her style. Vanessa's all-black wardrobe, fingerless gloves, and messy hair scream rebellious teen, but in a subtle and tasteful way. She looks cool without trying too hard, which only adds to her charm. She's the goth-like icon of the Phineas and Ferb universe, and fans eat it up.
It's mine. You might think it's your doll, but it's not. I'm going to have to ask you to please let go. You, please let go.
What truly makes Vanessa loved is that balance. Cool and sarcastic on the outside, but thoughtful and sincere when it matters. Whether she's rolling her eyes at her dad or awkwardly navigating teenage crushes, she always feels real. Speaking of characters that wear out their welcome, here's the robot who proved that being helpful isn't always helpful. Norm, the giant robot assistant built by Dr. Doofenshmirtz, was meant to be funny, but for many fans, he quickly became one of the least liked characters in Phineas and Ferb. At first, his overly polite attitude and clumsy attempts to help seemed charming. But after a few episodes, the joke wore thin.
Next time, you can do all the cooking, and I'll stand around coming up with evil plans that ultimately fail.
Wow, cutting deep, man.
His humor is repetitive. Norm's constant misunderstandings, awkward behavior, and goofy delivery felt like the same gag recycled over and over. Unlike characters who evolved or brought something new each time, Norm rarely changed. He existed mainly to deliver the same robotic one-liners or caused accidental chaos.
Houston, we've got a situation. Better stay by the phone.
Hey, Dr. D, what you up to?
Some of my old inventions that have survived the old building collapse. I'm hoping that this body will work with Norm's head.
What made it worse was his lack of personality. Norm doesn't grow, struggle, or surprise the audience. He's just a walking punchline with no emotional depth. Even Perry the Platypus and Dr. Doofenshmirtz have complex moments. Norm doesn't. In a show known for creativity and clever writing, Norm felt lazy. His presence often slowed down scenes instead of adding to them. While he wasn't annoying enough to ruin the show, he rarely added anything meaningful either. For many fans, Norm is the definition of a filler character. Forgettable, one note, and simply not as funny as the show wanted him to be. Time to talk about the friend everyone wishes they had. The girl who stayed cool while chaos happened around her. Stacy Hirano, Candace's best friend in Phineas and Ferb, may not be in the spotlight often, but when she appears, she brings a perfect mix of loyalty, humor, and grounded energy that fans love.
Toilet! And be sure to get underneath the lid! Oh, that is it! We're through being your tour monkeys. Write songs that no one understands.
You mean like hieroglyphics? Those were deciphered in the early 1800s after they found the Rosetta Stone.
Fine. They're like something else no one understands.
What makes Stacy such a likable character is her unwavering friendship. She sticks by Candace through all the chaos, whether it's busting her brothers, dealing with drama, or chasing boys. Even when Candace gets a little too intense or dramatic, Stacy doesn't abandon her. Instead, she keeps her cool and offers advice, support, or a much-needed reality check. That loyalty doesn't go unnoticed, and fans appreciate how genuine and patient she is.
We all, freaked out. Can you believe it?
No, I can't. Did you by any chance tell them I was going to call Mom?
But Stacy isn't just a calm sidekick. She's also genuinely funny in her own way. Her sarcasm, clever one-liners, and casual delivery add a smart and subtle humor to the show. While others are running around building roller coasters or fighting evil scientists, Stacy often comments from the sidelines with the perfect line to make audiences laugh.
From finishing the thing they're building, it will never disappear. I call it busy bee busting. BB busting for short.
You know what? Yeah, I guess if you're gonna have an unhealthy mind frame, it might as well benefit me. Now, the mall is waiting.
Yeah, and no more worrying about Phineas and Ferb.
She also has her own standout moments, like when she becomes the unexpected leader of an organization or rocks out in a band. Those scenes show she's more than just Candace's friend. She's independent, smart, and fun in her own right.
I want that trophy.
Why?
Very good, Ginger. Go put it up here with the rest of your awards.
Stacy's relatable attitude and chill vibe make her feel like someone you'd want to hang around with. She doesn't try too hard, she isn't over the top, and yet she always brings something valuable to every episode she's in. In a world full of wild inventions and big personalities, Stacy Hirano stands out by being real, loyal, and consistently entertaining. Fans love her because she's the kind of friend everyone wishes they had. Fun, honest, and always there when it counts. Next up, we've got a character that splits fans right down the middle. The alien who brought space drama to summer vacation. Meap, the adorable space creature with big eyes and a high-pitched meep voice, was introduced as a mysterious and seemingly harmless alien in Phineas and Ferb. While some fans found him cute or quirky, others quickly labeled him as one of the show's more disliked characters, and for understandable reasons.
Meep! Wow, that is cute. Hey, are you okay? What's your name? Meep! Hi, Meep. I'm Phineas, and this is Ferb. Meep! What you got there?
At first glance, Meap seems like a fun addition. He's got the classic cute alien look, a secret mission, and even his own intense backstory involving space battles. But that's where the problem starts. Meap's storyline often feels out of place compared to the rest of the show's grounded yet imaginative summer adventures.
You and your little bango robot better not show up at the convention and make me look bad.
Okay, let's fix us an alien spaceship. Meep! Where do you want to start? Hey, Ferb, have you seen Perry?
His episodes go heavy on sci-fi tropes and melodrama, which can feel jarring in a show that usually sticks to backyard inventions and musical numbers. More than that, Meap's constant repetition of the word meep gets old quickly. What's intended to be funny or endearing ends up annoying to some viewers. Without much actual dialogue or personality beyond his appearance, Meap can come off as more of a gimmick than a character.
Ferb have been abducted by an intergalactic criminal! Hi, Mom. Phineas and Ferb have been abducted by an evil alien, and I'm here with another alien who isn't his son, and how does that sound so far? I agree.
Some fans also felt like Meap's episodes disrupted the usual tone and rhythm of the show. Instead of fun summer hijinks, the story shifts to dramatic space battles and emotional alien lore that doesn't always fit the vibe. For those who loved Phineas and Ferb for its clever humor and relatable creativity, Meap just felt weird.
Wow, cool. Meep!
Oh, yeah? Oh, man, what the? Oh, hello? We're right in the middle of a showdown.
In the end, Meap isn't hated because he's evil or offensive. He's disliked because he doesn't blend well with the rest of the cast or the usual storytelling style. For many fans, he's a reminder that not every quirky character works, no matter how cute they look. Shifting gears to the man who makes briefings hilarious, the serious boss dealing with completely ridiculous situations, Major Monogram might be the straight-faced leader of OWCA, but fans love him for exactly that. He's the perfect blend of seriousness and subtle absurdity, making him a surprisingly funny and memorable character in Phineas and Ferb.
Get upset. We've got a massive security deposit on this place, so everybody just...
I want a straight fight.
One of the most sacred ceremonies into a grade A countrified debacle. Debacle? Debacle! Now, normally I'd be able to forgive this kind of thing.
What makes Major Monogram stand out is his commitment to his role, no matter how ridiculous the situation. Whether he's briefing Perry the Platypus or reporting on yet another wacky evil scheme from Dr. Doofenshmirtz, he treats everything with deadpan seriousness. And that's what makes it hilarious. His dry delivery combined with the absurd nature of the show creates perfect comedic contrast.
Welcome to our telethon. If you're just joining us, your dollars are helping us to find a cure for anti-disestablishmentarianism, isn't it? Oh, well, look at that. Seems they've just found a cure. Thanks to all the viewers who donated. Bye now.
Another thing fans appreciate is his interactions with Karl, his overly enthusiastic intern. Their boss-intern dynamic is filled with awkward moments, accidental insults, and occasional respect. Major Monogram constantly tries to appear in control, even as everything around him goes off the rails. The comedy comes not from him trying to be funny, but from how hard he tries not to be.
So much an evil scheme as much as a childish prank, but I've invented a mustachinator! It gives people big, bushy heads. As we all know, there's nothing sillier than a big, bushy man. All right.
Despite being the head of a secret animal spy agency, he's relatable in an oddly mundane way. He worries about meetings, paperwork, and keeping things professional. And that normality in a crazy world is what makes him even more amusing.
Oh, hey, Agent D. So, get this. I got this memo this morning on Doofenshmirtz, and somebody abbreviated his name and wrote it. Doof. The Doof. It's times like these when you really...
He also plays a key role in tying the Perry subplot into the main show. Without him, OWCA wouldn't feel nearly as organized or iconic. His presence gives structure and comedic weight to every mission. Now, for a mom who somehow never sees what's right in front of her, missing every single wild invention her kids create, Linda Flynn-Fletcher, the mother of Phineas and Candace, is often criticized by fans for being strangely unaware of her son's outrageous summer projects. While the entire joke of Phineas and Ferb centers around Candace's constant, and failed, attempts to bust her brothers, Linda's total obliviousness starts to feel frustrating to some viewers.
Well, a musical act goes to the top of the charts with a catchy tune and meaningless lyrics. Elevator music. Years later, they have a reunion concert, and after that...
Despite roller coasters, time machines, and rockets launching just outside her window, Linda never seems to catch anything unusual. Her perfect timing, walking right after things disappear, feels like more than a gag over time. It turns her into a character who seems detached from what's happening around her, especially compared to other more engaged and alert parents in animated shows.
Should I do it now? Boys, you are so busted. Feel the burn.
Mom! Hey, look what Phineas and Ferb built!
You're right, Candace. Call the authorities. It's a cube.
No time for sarcasm. Move!
Fans also point out that her repeated dismissal of Candace's concerns can seem unfair. While Candace is clearly dramatic and over the top, Linda rarely takes her seriously, often brushing her off with jokes or sarcastic comments. This dynamic can feel repetitive and even a little dismissive, especially when it happens every episode.
Hey, did you know they've just found a cure for anti-disestablishmentarianism?
Great. I can finally take off this puce ribbon. What do you call a clever knitter? Cake is a sometimes food.
Mom! You never told me you were a pop star!
Oh, yeah. Well, that was long before you were born.
To some, Linda serves more as a plot device than a real character. Her personality is mostly defined by her career as a former pop star and her random errands. She rarely has meaningful interactions with Phineas or Ferb, which makes her feel distant from the main family bond the show builds around. Let's move to everyone's favorite overachiever, the intern who treats coffee runs like top secret missions. Karl, the lovable intern at OWCA, might not be the most powerful character in Phineas and Ferb, but he's definitely one of the most endearing. With his oversized glasses, awkward energy, and endless enthusiasm, Karl has become a fan favorite for his nerdy charm and hilarious intern moments.
Karl, this is your big chance.
Karl, he works on camera. He knows what all those buttons do. Karl, he'll clear the paper jam.
Karl is a classic overachiever. Eager to impress Major Monogram, always ready with a gadget, and often way too enthusiastic about even the smallest assignments. His devotion to OWCA and his constant need for approval make him relatable to anyone who's ever been the new guy trying to prove themselves. Whether he's dealing with top secret animal missions or just grabbing coffee, Karl treats everything like it's the most important task in the world.
I saw a rat give birth to a snail.
Just tell him about Doofenshmirtz.
Doofenshmirtz kept coming down and grabbing pieces of his old donators from cardboard boxes.
His dynamic with Major Monogram is comedy gold. Karl's cheerful attitude constantly clashes with Monogram's dry, serious tone, leading to some of the show's best one-liners and awkward silences. From being ignored to being accidentally insulted, Karl keeps bouncing back with optimism, and fans love him for it.
Karl, cheering up children. Karl, move like Karl. But the elevator's down, Karl. Whatever, he'll just take the stairs.
He also gets some standout moments of his own, whether it's building something ridiculous, getting too involved in spy work, or just popping in with an overly excited "Intern Karl here." He always brings a smile. His nerdiness is never mocked harshly. Instead, it's part of his unique appeal. And finally, the dad who just exists, floating through episodes without making much of an impact, Flynn-Fletcher. The mild-mannered British stepfather of Phineas and biological father of Ferb is one of the quieter characters in Phineas and Ferb. While he's portrayed as kind, supportive, and slightly eccentric, many fans consider him one of the most underdeveloped and forgettable characters in the show.
Boys, it's your cousins visiting from England. They're here to see the exhibition football match between Danville and the beloved Sniffleton Nostrils.
Part of the issue is that Lawrence rarely plays a significant role in the main plots. Unlike Linda, who at least serves as the target of Candace's endless attempts to bust her brothers, Lawrence often floats in the background. He spends much of his screen time browsing antique shops, mumbling about historical trivia, or simply being present without contributing much to the story. Even when he is involved, his actions rarely impact the outcome.
Mom and Dad are here. Hello, Mother.
Candace party! Young lady, you are so busted. Tell your friends to go straight home and then go straight up to your room.
Oh, man.
Despite being Ferb's father, there are very few emotional or meaningful moments between them. Fans expected more insight into the relationship, but the show doesn't explore it deeply. Lawrence is mostly there for polite comments, comic relief, or the occasional quirky factoid.
Linda, I don't know what's come over me, but I'm starting to get the most wild and uninhibited ideas.
Whether they make you laugh, cringe, or roll your eyes, these characters definitely left a mark. Love the picks? Disagree with some? Either way, the debate is half the fun. Thanks for watching. Also, watch this video on your screen right now. You'll love it!